Hey everyone, Alice here with the weekend reading for June 24th to the 26th. But as always, technically these readings are timeless, so whenever you find them, whether it's this weekend or next weekend or whenever is when you're meant to find them. There may be a message in here for you. I'm going to just do a regular sort of weekend reading, just an overview to see what's going on. If it's not for the weekend, it's just for the next few days. I guess you can say 72 hours. I don't know. I wouldn't put it like so specific, but yeah, it's for the near future. Let's put it that way. Near future is the intention. It's not gonna, yeah, it's for a very short period of time. So I'm gonna go through Aries through Pisces, and we'll see what's going on there. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so not everything is going to apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Whatever feels right. And if it doesn't, don't try to force it. Just leave it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It can be future influence, but like I said, this is for very near future. So if I'm talking about somebody that if you're not talking to somebody but you are talking to them, then it's not for you. Or if if you aren't talking to somebody but it's somebody you're talking to, then maybe it's not that person. You know what I mean? Don't try to force it. Don't be like, oh, it must be about this person, but I'm not talking to this person, but it says that we are talking, but we're not. You know what I mean? Unless it feels right, maybe they might be talking to, but just go with your instinct, go with your gut, follow your intuition. That's what I say. That's probably the best advice here. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. I would say check out your Gemini sign as well. Gemini, Mercury. I mean, they're one and the same, but okay. I mean, maybe I don't know what's going on with Gemini. I guess we'll pay attention to Gemini, maybe, possibly, if that I don't know means anything to you. What else? Oh, if you enjoy these readings or if you find them interesting or entertaining in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe or share, all that fun stuff. That helps me do more with the channel, and I really appreciate it. And you also get to be notified when I post new readings, which I try to do as frequently as I can. Honestly, I'm trying something new with the weekly readings. I don't know if I will continue that. I think I might make it a little easier on myself, because I don't like only putting half the readings out and then the other. I don't know. I'll figure that one out. But I guess if you're subbed, then you'll know when I post them, which I try to do at least a weekly reading and a weekend reading. And this is the weekend reading. All right, so let's get started. That's all the sort of formalities, the disclaimers, and everything. So let's see what's going on for you, Aries, for this weekend. Or okay, I'm gonna say weekend. Wait, okay, whatever. Weekend, next few days, whatever. What are the energies that are coming towards you? And we'll talk about it. I don't know if you've noticed, Aries, I shuffle a lot more for you than the other signs, because I always use a fresh deck with you, and I always feel like I need to shuffle just a little bit more. I don't know why. I always shuffle like a gazillion times more with Aries when I start. Maybe that's why the reading's always longer. Possibly. Okay. I was thinking, I was like, oh, how long are you going to make me shuffle? Alright, Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. So your current overall energy, 10 of Pentacles. So you're actually, your overall energy from the next few days is either you're finding success, or success is coming to you, or you're just feeling good. You know, you're just feeling very secure in where you are in life. Why'd you do that face? Very secure in where you are in life at the moment. Here. For some reason. All this really isn't, all this is kind of weird. Because it kind of feels like you don't really know what you're doing here. Like you don't know which path you're going on. It's like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm okay with where things are. It's kind of what it feels like. Which is a little bit reflected here. In the incoming energy, I feel like you're trying to get away from a problematic situation here. You're like, it's almost like you're just trying to distract yourself away from it and just kind of focus on yourself here. But I don't really feel like it's working. It almost feels like you're just trying to be like, well, I don't know what to do about the situation. There's a situation that's going on that's kind of like, it's not really great here. And you're just trying to like, I just want to focus on myself. You know, you're trying to take the high road here, you know, and trying to maybe not pay attention to this much, or just trying to get away from it for a little bit here. But it's driving you nuts though. So it's like, even though maybe you physically removed yourself from the situation, the Six of Swords can be distance that you've actually like left. Like maybe you went to go do something, and you maybe, I don't know, you went somewhere for the weekend. But it's still on your mind, you know, it still affects you, even though you're focusing on yourself and you're focusing on what you want to do, what you like to do. It's like, it still kind of drives you crazy, whatever this is. So let's see, in a connection here. Okay, so you're there. I don't know who this is. I mean, this is very likely, you know, the person you're thinking of, the person that's on your mind, the person whose energy is attached to you. Their energy towards you is that they feel like you've left them out in the cold. They feel very excluded from this connection. They feel very excluded from your life. And the overall energy and the connection here, you know, I don't think that, like, it doesn't feel like you're happy and they're not happy. Like, nobody's happy in this situation. Like, I feel like there's a separation here that's going on here, and your person feels like you're the one who's left them out in the cold. They feel like they have nothing with you right now, and it makes them, you know, they're discontent. They're very sad about it. You know, the sun here in reverse, it's not always the opposite, but I just feel like there's no sunshine when she's gone. Like, you don't have to be a she or whatever. That's just the song, right? That's what it feels like. No sunshine. There's no happiness here in this connection, because this person, at least their energy, they feel like they don't have anything with you. You know, they feel like you have cast them out, you know, excluded them here. High Priestess in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm just trying to get like positioning here, so everything can be seen. All right, so for the next few days, I feel like what you may be doing, or your sort of strengths here, lie in you kind of just pretending like you don't know what's going on. I feel like you're kind of playing stupid a little here. Like with all this energy, like I said, you're trying to get away from something. It feels like you're distracting yourself away here. You're pretending like you don't know what's going on, but you do, because if you didn't, then it wouldn't drive you so crazy. You do feel emotionally attached to it, and that is kind of your weakness in all this. You can't let this go. Like, you know, it's easy just to be like, well, just walk away from it, you know, just leave it behind. But you can't. You're too emotionally attached to it. You're too emotionally involved in whatever the situation is. You can't just leave it. You can't just, but the thing is, I don't feel like you can deal with it. Like, I don't think there's anything that you can really do in this situation aside from just kind of like trying to distract yourself here. But you don't want to leave the situation completely, because, you know, you feel you have an emotional attachment to it. You know, there's something about it that keeps you there. Okay. Seven of Swords and the King of Swords in reverse. So this may be a challenge for you. This is something that is going to kind of get in your way here this weekend, for the next few days. Somebody may try to lie to you, may try to deceive you in some way. It can be that because they're trying to be very, this person's manipulative. Either they're manipulative or they don't see things, like they don't see the bigger picture here. They're very focused on one particular thing, you know, very narrow-minded type of energy here, which leads to them acting either very, you know, deceptive or lying, just straight up lying to you. I feel like there's just somebody who's going to lie to you because they're trying to manipulate a situation here. I get a lot of manipulation here. This person thinks like they're so smart, you know, they think they're so smart, they think they know everything and that they can lie to you and everything, but they don't know you watch tarot and you use your intuition, and that ain't gonna fly here. So be wary of this information. Let's see here. Two of Cups in reverse, Justice, and the Knight of Pentacles. So the main advice here from Spirit is, interestingly enough, the Two of Cups in reverse. I feel like Spirit is saying not to reconcile just yet. You know, try to keep your distance here. Because I do feel you are keeping your distance. You're focusing on yourself here, even though it bothers you. You know, it drives you nuts that you are just doing what you want to do. I feel like you want to do something with somebody else here, possibly with this person here. But it's like Spirit's, the main advice here is maybe not. Maybe now is not the time to reconcile here. Your actions here, whatever you're doing this weekend, you're doing it because, you know, you feel it's right. You want some sort of justice here. And when I say that, it's like you're focusing on the facts. You're focusing on what you know, what is true. You're trying not to let your emotions affect your actions for the next few days here. It's just very focused on, okay, well, I know this is true, I know this is right, and that's, that is driving your actions here this weekend. The potential outcome here is the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, your overall energy is you feel like you're gaining success in some way. You feel like, I'm okay. This is like, I'm okay, I'm fine. Even though you might feel like you're not on the right track here, this feels like, like, I don't feel like I'm going in the right direction. I don't feel like I'm doing the right thing that I'm supposed to be doing here. There's, kind of doubt here on, almost doubting your intuition a little bit here, but you feel fine pretty much overall here. And your potential outcome here is you're just kind of waiting and seeing, what happens here. You're not willing to take any risks here for no reason. You're like, I need some facts here. You need to show me something here before I do anything. Like, you're being very cautious here. It's not too cautious, but it's just the right amount. Like, it makes sense that you're not going to do something unless you know that there's going to be balance here, unless you know that it's the right thing for you to do here. Okay, so that's your reading, Aries, for the next few days. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on for you for the next few days. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. I don't think anything is progressing here. I don't think you're moving forward in anything. There's a lot of stalled energy here. your overall energy here, Justice in reverse. Yeah, you might be feeling like something is either unfair, that something isn't going, that something's not fair. You might feel like something isn't fair, or it's one-sided, which is unfair, right? I feel like you've tried to move on from something here, like something that you are reluctant to move on from, but it's like, it would be in your best interest to move on from it, and it's not fair. You're like, it's not fair that I have to be the one that has to be the bigger person here and move on from this. That's what you're feeling isn't fair. Okay. The energy that's coming in here for you this week, can be the weekend. The Four of Cups is very pessimistic. Like, it's, your energy here is like, I feel like it's because of this, because it doesn't feel fair. You're just kind of like, well, I don't really care. I don't really care about anything because shit isn't fair. I don't care about anything. I don't want to do anything. I just, just don't want to go anywhere. That's what this feels like. I don't care. Don't want to do anything. Don't want to go anywhere. Yeah, okay. You definitely don't want to go anywhere. You're definitely not going anywhere. If somebody asks you to go somewhere, you're probably going to be like, not interested, don't want to go out anywhere, don't want to do anything. I just kind of want to sit and sulk a little bit here. Okay. The energy in your connection. So this is, can be the person you're thinking of, the person who's on your mind, the person whose energy is attached to you. Their energy towards you is that they feel like they have to make a choice here, that they have to make some decision here with you. I feel like they have made a choice here, but they haven't really acted on it. They've just they're just thinking about it. They're thinking about what to do next here, in the connection here. I feel the energy in the connection here is, this can be a new connection, possibly. I'm not really feeling that it's a new connection, but it can be that something new is starting in this connection, like a new sort of cycle for you in this connection with this person. So something may have ended recently with you and this person, and now something else is starting here. I don't really know what that means. I'm not clarifying. It can be anything. It can be, maybe you were friends and now you're more than friends. It can be that maybe something happened and now you don't know what the relationship is. Maybe it's turned into a situationship, or friends with benefits type of thing. Maybe they are a new person, that maybe you were just an acquaintance and now you feel closer to this person. I really don't know what this can be. It can be anything like that. It can even be that maybe you guys had broken up and maybe now you're trying again. It doesn't really feel like that, but it can be. It feels new, whatever it is. It feels like uncharted territory, whatever it is. So this connection feels like it is an uncharted territory. This is something new for the two of you, whatever that means. Okay, Three of Wands in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, so your energy here, yeah, you're delaying things. This is what you're doing. I mean, I see all this. This is more delays with the Three of Wands. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm not interested. That continues here. Your weakness here is that you might feel a little daydreamy here. You might get caught up in your daydreams and your fantasies in the what if territory here. Yeah, you might get caught up in that. A challenge here or an obstacle here for you next few days. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so there might have been some sort of breakup here or some sort of promise that was broken here that you're really struggling to deal with. You're having a hard time dealing with it here, possibly. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a breakup. I mean, it can be a breakup, but it can just be somebody who promised you something and they broke that promise, or there was sort of trust being broken here, possibly, in some way here. And with the Nine of Wands in reverse, you're struggling with it, and it's almost like you're struggling with it because you're not surprised by it. You know, the Nine of Wands can be feeling tired and exhausted. It's like, I'm tired of this shit. I mean, it doesn't have to be with whoever this connection is. Like, let's say it is a breakup. It doesn't have to be that you've broken up with this person before. It can just be another breakup, and you're just like, really, another one? Like, really, I have to do this again? Another broken promise? Really, another person who doesn't want to commit to me? Really? Like, that's the energy here. You know, that's just the sort of obstacle or challenge that you may have to deal with this weekend. Advice from Spirit. We have Judgment in reverse. Actions. King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like the advice from Spirit here is try not to think that you're being left behind. Like, try not to think that, like, try not to be in this energy of, it's not this, you know, that this is the way my life is, that my life's purpose is to be whatever all this bullshit is here. Like, try not to get into that energy here, because it feels like your actions here are being fueled by you feeling like you deserve more. Like, I feel like I deserve more. I should be entitled to more. There's a bit of an entitlement energy here. And it can be that maybe you feel like, again, it's this unfairness energy, like feeling like the world is against you, feeling like your life purpose is like, I'm being left behind, I'm not moving forward, all of that type of energy here. So try to avoid getting into that sort of mindset here, or energy. The potential outcome here is the Ten of Swords. Now, this isn't bad. This is actually good. I know it's like, oh my gosh, Ten of Swords. No, it's actually good here, because the Ten of Swords is an end. This is an end to pain. So the potential outcome here is that all this pain, all this suffering is going to end. There is an ending here. If it was reversed, then that would be a bit more of a problem, but it's not. The Ten of Swords is an ending to start, you know, the cycle again with the Ace of Swords, which is like, you know, having the truth, being having like a revelation kind of here. So that is, I feel like that is coming soon. So the potential outcome here is all this pain, all this suffering, the possible whatever betrayal maybe that has happened here is coming to an end. It will end soon. You will be able to get through it, and you'll start a new cycle here again. So that is the positive side here. All right, Taurus, so that's your reading for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on for you this weekend. In my intro, I did kind of let it slip Gemini instead of saying Mercury. So I don't know, maybe there's something here. I do know that this weekend, the moon is going into Gemini on Saturday night, and Venus right now is in Gemini. So there may be some duality going on here. You might feel fickle. Maybe you might feel like you're not able to make up your mind here. There may be a coming together of two energies as well. That duality, but we'll see. Gemini. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Swords. Ten of Pentacles, just like Aries. Ten of Pentacles, it's, you know, you're in this energy of you feel like everything's okay. You feel fine in your life. You feel like your life is fine. You know, things are secure, things are stable where they are, despite that you are still hung up on something from the past that you can't really get away from. So there is something here that you're hung up on in the past that you feel like you can't really do anything about, like you can't escape this situation here. You're kind of stuck in the situation. It can do with a person. This can be King of Pentacles. It can do with somebody who maybe is a provider for you, has provided something for you in the past. Maybe they gave you something, you know, they gave you an investment of some sort, or they just helped you. This person may have been a mentor in some way, or they just were very helpful to you in the past, and you never really forgot about it. You never really let that go. And you can't, it's like you don't really want to, and you're not able to let it go either, but you're fine with it. It's fine. It's not a big deal here. It's fine. Okay, so your energy here, the incoming energy here for you for this weekend or the next few days, I feel that the Four of Pentacles, you're just trying to keep things to yourself. You're trying to keep to yourself here. You're not really in a sharing mood here, possibly because you feel like you don't really know what you want to do. So it's like, well, I'm not going to share what I know because I don't know what to do. It's a feeling of intimidation here. There may be somebody here that you feel knows more than you, or somebody here that it's something, you might have learned something here that you feel like you need to keep to yourself. Like, I don't feel like secrets, but it's just, it might have been something that you've learned from this person. This is a King of Swords. I don't feel like this is your energy. This feels like somebody else, somebody who knows a lot, somebody who has a lot of knowledge here about the situation here, and you might have learned something from this person that you didn't really want to know, and it's kind of like you feel like now you have to keep to yourself here. It doesn't feel like it's a secret. It's almost just like, I didn't really need to know that, and I don't really want to share. Like, I don't really want to talk to this person. I don't want to share what I know with. So it's like this person will tell you what they know, but it's almost like you don't want to tell them what you know. Does that make sense? I hope that kind of makes sense, because it's dealing with people here. So, okay. I mean, see, the thing is, I know, like, most people, like, most readers will be like, oh, this is your energy, Gemini, because it's a swords and it's an air energy. But I don't get that. I don't get that at all. I don't get that this is you. It can be you. You know, it can be reversed. There can be, the energies can be reversed. There can be somebody here who didn't want to know something that you told them. Maybe you told them something and they didn't want to know something, and they're keeping something to themselves here. It's not a secret. They just don't want to share. Like, they're afraid to share here, or they're afraid of what they've learned here. I don't know. It's kind of a weird situation. All right, let's move on, or else I'll spend way too much time there. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. So this is with your connection with somebody. It can be with this other person here, or, this is the person you're thinking of, the person who's on your mind, the person whose energy is attached to you. Their energy towards you is, they don't really want to take any risks here. There's a very risk aversion here. They're trying to be very reliable to you. They're like, you can trust me. That's their energy here. They're like, you can trust me, but I'm not going to do anything, crazy kind of thing. That's their energy towards you. But they're not like, they take things one step at a time though. But yeah, you're like, you can trust me. I'm not going to do anything crazy. The energy and the connection here, the Nine of Wands, I feel like the two of you, there might have been some sort of struggle here with the connection here. I don't know. I'm not clarifying. I don't know why the Nine of Wands is here, but there's something here in this connection that you both feel like you're willing to keep going with this connection, but it's not easy. There's some difficulties here. There's some challenges here, but you're both willing to keep going with it. You're still persistent with this connection. The connection is still going on. You're both in it, but there have been some difficulties here. It hasn't been easy. There may have been arguments, there may have been a fight or something along those lines, but you're both willing to stick it out. Oh, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Seven of Swords matches this Four of Pentacles energy. This is your energy. You're feeling like you are keeping things to yourself. It's like the same energy. You know, the Four of Pentacles, you're keeping things to yourself. The Seven of Swords is hiding things. I feel it's more about being secretive in a way, sort of. Not really. Like, it doesn't feel like it's a secret, but it's like you just don't want to talk about it. Does that make any sense? Which is weird for a Gemini, right? You don't want, this is something you don't want to talk about. You don't really want to share here. It can be that there's an energy here that it's like almost you're afraid to say something here because you don't want things to end, almost. Or you think that if you were to talk about it, you know, if you didn't keep it to yourself here, if you let it out, if you that it might end things. And that's kind of that's your weakness. You don't want things to end here. Challenges or obstacles here for you: the Six of Wands and the Fool in reverse. Oh man, somebody's trying to get your attention here. Somebody is being the opposite of this person. Is not this person here. This is somebody else. This person is like the opposite of the Fool in reverse here. This person is like, you know, you can depend on me. You know, I'm not going to take any risks here. I'm not going to do anything stupid. I'm not going to rush. This person is doing something stupid here. This person is like, I don't care what happens here. I want Gemini to pay attention to me. This person is definitely, they're not thinking with their brain. They're being kind of immature here. You know, they really don't care what happens here. They don't care, you know, the consequences. They're like, fuck it. This is like, fuck it. I want Gemini to pay attention to me. Fuck it, pay attention to me. I don't care I don't care how I do it. I don't care what happens. Pay attention to me. This is a little bit of a problem here for you, this energy here. We have the Page of Wands in reverse, and we have the Ten of Cups. That's nice. The advice here from Spirit is don't start something if you don't feel like you should start something here. You know, the Page of Wands, like, don't start things if you aren't really committed to starting something, because the Page of Wands can be a very in and out energy. You know, Page of Wands isn't really sure. You know, there's a bit of uncertainty here. You know, they start things and then they don't finish things. That's what it feels like here. The advice here is don't start things unless you intend to finish them. Your actions for this weekend, it feels like whatever you're doing it because you're trying to get this emotional fulfillment. You're doing it because it would make you happy. Or yeah, I mean, it can make you happy. It could also make you know, the people you care about happy as well. It's not just you. I do feel that, you know, it can be, you know, for the good of your family as well. You know, the people you care about, the people in your life, you know, whatever you're doing it because you care, basically. So all of this, you know, keeping things to yourself, not saying anything, is because you care. You know, you don't want things to end here. You want to keep the happiness going here. You don't want people to kind of get upset and feel betrayed and everything here. So, I mean, this can be like I said, it's like you've learned something here that you didn't really want to learn about from somebody. That's why I say I don't feel like that's your energy. But you're keeping it to yourself here. Potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I mean, the potential outcome here is that whatever happens, it's not really your fault. Like, things are going to happen, whether you like it or not. I mean, this is the Wheel of Fortune. For me, the energy is that, you know, time moves on with or without you. And here it's going to move on. Even if you try to hold back and not share things, things are going to happen anyways. Things are going to come out. Things are going to happen anyways. And it's not going to be your fault. You know, it's just the way it is. It's external energy. This person, I feel it has to do with this person here. Whoever this King of Swords is, whoever has the information here, because there's somebody here who knows everything. And I feel like it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you don't want to share. You don't want to say anything here. This person is going to say something, or it's going to come out in some way here. And there's nothing that you can do about it. It might be this person here. I don't know. But yeah, that's the energy here for you for the next few days. All right, Gemini, that's your reading. Thanks for watching. good luck this weekend. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Okay, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you this weekend. This is Cancer season, so keep that in mind. The sun has moved into Cancer a couple days ago, so I guess happy birthday if you have a sun in Cancer. Your birthday should be soon, or maybe it was the last couple days, so happy belated birthday perhaps. I don't know, I don't usually notice those things. All right, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. Oh, Ten of Cups. Look, it's such a nice reading for you. Well, I mean, so far. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Temperance in reverse. Your overall energy, I'm just feeling impatience here. It's like, I don't want to wait for something here. But you are waiting, though. Yeah, okay. Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel... Let's pull all this. Okay, there's something here that you're like, I know it has a lot of potential here, and you're dying to do something about it. Like, you want to do something about it. You feel, you feel emotional, like an emotional connection to whatever it is. Like, it's something that you really like, you have emotions for, you have feelings for, and it's like you are trying your best not to be tempted to kind of getting it before it's ready, because it's not ready here, and you're very tempted to do something here before it's ready, but it's not. But you're so impatient. You're so impatient for it. It's like, it's so close. It's so close, and you feel it. You might even feel it intuitively, and it's just, you want it now. You want it now, but it's not here yet. That's the current energy. It might be coming with the Ten of Cups. So your incoming energy here, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups. This is all very nice. You are feeling that spark. There's something here that has caught your eye. Something here that has caught your interest, that has inspired you in some way and boosted your confidence here. You feel very confident here. I get a lot of confident energy here. You're feeling good here. You're feeling like you want to have fun here, and it's really boosting your emotional happiness here. I feel this weekend you're gonna have fun this weekend. That's what it looks like. It looks like you are determined to have fun this weekend. Whatever it is that's underneath the surface here of the Queen of Wands, you're just kind of not even paying attention to it, or you're trying not to. Whatever this is, you're trying not to. There's a bit of stress here that's beneath the surface here, because you're impatiently waiting for something here. You're trying not to be toxic. You're trying not to be tempted here, especially with your emotions here. You're trying not to kind of get carried away here a little bit with your emotions. It feels like you're trying not to obsess about something here, and you're feeling very impatient about something that you might have missed an opportunity or know is coming but hasn't arrived yet. Whatever, all this energy here in your current energy, people don't see that. People only see the fun, confident, likable Queen of Wands on the outside here, and you are feeling this spark, the spark of energy, a boost of energy, and it makes you happy, it makes the people around you happy. It's good. It's good energy here. Now your person, the person you're thinking of, the person who's on your mind, the person whose energy is attached to, the way that they're seeing you in a whole new perspective. This person is like, okay, Cancer, I'm seeing you in a different light. I haven't seen this part of you before. They're okay with it too. Like they like it, and they're just like, wow, okay. It can be this Queen of Wands energy. They might be very attracted to you here, because the Queen of Wands can be a very attractive person. People who are confident tend to attract people. So this person, their energy towards you is they're seeing you in a new light here. The energy and the connection is the Three of Pentacles. I feel that the connection, you work well together. In the connection works. It's like you fit the pieces here together. Especially with this card, there are three people here, and they each bring something to the table. So you have the muse, you have the talent, and you have the sort of the wisdom, the advice here. Each person brings something to this connection, and I feel in this connection for you, the feeling in this connection is that each one of you brings something to this connection that works for the other person. So like, for example, if maybe one person is it's almost a little bit like of opposites, a little bit, but not quite. So maybe one person is very outspoken and then the other person is not outspoken. But it fits, it works here. There is that sort of duality here going on. Even though there's three, there may be a third energy. I'm not going to discredit that because there's three. So, but you do work well together. So here, okay, so your energy here, the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Cups. I feel like you are willing to be more vulnerable here. There is a willingness to want to share and be more vulnerable here. But that can also be your weakness here. That you might be tempted to sort of be together, connect with somebody, and it's not necessarily that that's a bad thing, but it's that with the Queen of Wands energy, you're very attracting, and I feel like part of that attraction is that you're not afraid to kind of share things. You're not afraid to be vulnerable. You're not afraid to, let people in a way. Like you're not afraid to to say things to people that, how do I word this? It is that you're not afraid to be vulnerable here. And that can attract a lot of people to you, especially one-on-one. I feel like you're very good talking to people one-on-one here. Sharing with people one-on-one, and that can cause a bit of problems here for you. I feel also you may be a little bit it is a bit of selfishness, but it's not. It's like a hoarding, I guess, like wanting things for yourself here, which is selfishness, but it's not in like a bad way here. I don't feel it being like super negative. It's almost like you just want to kind of have fun, and so you can be a little selfish in that area here, that you just want things. When it comes to things, it's like you just want things here, but it almost is like, well, I don't really want, like, it almost feels like you could easily lead people on here. I guess that's what I'm trying to say here. And that kind of is a problem, that people tend to want to give you their cup here, and because how open you are and how, I guess, attracting your energy can be, and that can be problems. Let's see here. Problems. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the problem here that you might come is that somebody might want to give more to you than you want, or they might be taking more from you than you would like them to, because they're making assumptions here. They make assumptions about who you are, what's going on here, because I do feel it can be that you give more time, you give more energy. I feel like you're very good with connecting people one-on-one here this weekend, and it does feel that people might feel like you're leading them on a little bit, and I don't feel like it's intentional. That's what I'm feeling, that it's like you don't mean to be so open. Like, you don't mean to give so much. You don't mean to give them your time. You're just trying to have fun here. You're just trying to have a good time here. But people make assumptions here. They get the wrong idea. And they might get the wrong idea about how much time you're giving, how much energy you're spending here with them, because you can spend a lot of time with people one-on-one here. So yeah, I guess be wary of that. Two of Pentacles. So many Pentacles here. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like the advice from Spirit here is, I mean, it's easy for me to say don't make mistakes. But yes, don't make mistakes. But more of so, try not to juggle two things, especially two people. You know, try to focus on one thing at a time. Rather than trying to multitask. If you try to multitask, you might find you fail at something here. You know, when you try to do too many things at once, you can't possibly do too many, you can't focus on that many things, and then you end up not putting enough focus on one thing or a few things, and then it doesn't really work out here. So Spirit, the advice here from Spirit is to focus on like one thing at a time, or on few things at a time. You know, try not to get overwhelmed here with trying to juggle too many things here. Otherwise, especially people or time, because I feel like you really want to have fun, and you're going to go have fun here, but, you know, try not to like overbook yourself, I guess, in a way. Like if somebody wants to hang out and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to hang out with this person for a few hours, and then I'm going to go hang out with this person for a few hours, and then I'm going to hang out with this person for a few hours. Like try to just focus on one thing at a time, unless you can do that. But you know, the advice here is that you might not be able to, because your actions here at the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you're not having, like, you're a little bit directionless, you're a little bit scattered all over the place. The Page of Pentacles can be somebody who doesn't have any direction. It can be somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing. You know, they're kind of clueless. It can be somebody who is kind of taking the easy way out, you know, rather than working hard at something. You know, they're kind of being a little lazy about it. So I feel like your actions here, you're kind of taking a little bit of the easy way out here. And you don't really like have a lot of sort of direction here. And like, just be careful about how you do things here, especially when it comes to connections here with people. Because I do get this feeling that people are assuming things. They've gotten the wrong idea about how much time you've put into a connection, or how much you've given. Potential outcome here. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Oh boy. Oh boy. How many of these people are you going to get emotionally attached to? Because it feels like the potential outcome here is you've got a couple energies here that you are unwilling to let go of. And I feel it may be because you've spent some time with these people, and you've been sharing with these people. There's one connection here in particular, and here that you really get along with. So I will say that. But you're having a hard time letting go, feeling almost a little stuck here in at least one situation. So that's the potential outcome. All right, Cancer. That's your reading for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Leo, let's see what's going on for you this weekend. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords, and the Star in reverse. I don't really like that. I don't even like the colors, I'll be honest. Like this energy is turning me off. I'm not gonna lie. This yellowy green, like split pea green color, I don't know. I'm not liking it. and it's just making me go, ugh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm just, I don't like that. It's just, it's not bad. It's just like, I just don't like it. Your energy, though, your current energy is the Lovers. Why? Okay. So, you've been thinking about why something didn't start here with somebody. The Lovers is a connection, a deep connection that you have here with somebody who you feel you have a deep connection with. And you've been thinking about why something didn't start here with this person. That's your energy. Now I see. Now I understand why this energy's here. Because this energy, I'm like, bleh. Because I'll tell you why. The reason why is because when I put this down, this was like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to put any work into anything. I'm just like, this is a very lazy, procrastinating type of energy. This was like kind of, I'm just running away. I don't really want to say anything. I just want to keep things secret and to myself here. Even lying to people about, you know, what's going on. Possibly maybe lying to people saying you're working on things when you're not working on things here. And the Star in reverse is just sadness. I just got sadness from this. And that's why I was like, I don't like this energy. But I see your energy here, your current energy, is that you're wondering why something didn't work out with somebody who you felt was like somebody special. Okay, I'll put it that way. Yeah. Okay, let's see the connection. Oh, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I mean, I'm not very surprised. This is the energy in a connection. Likely it's this person, the other person in this connection that you've been thinking about, because their energy towards you is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Their energy towards you is, you know, it's like they don't really want to move on, but they have no other choice but to continue. When I say move on, I mean like I always say with the Wheel of Fortune, time moves on with or without you. Time is moving on here. You know, time is progressing here in this connection and with this person, and you know, they have no say in it, basically. So their energy towards you is like, I can't help what's going on. Like, I can't help what's going on in my life, what's going on outside of this connection. And, you know, it's almost like, I mean, I wish things were better, but I can't help what's going on. There's a lot of sort of just unlucky energy here, you know. It can be that perhaps this person was the right person, wrong time. That's what, you know, it kind of feels that way. Right person, wrong time. Unfortunately, that happens, and it fucking sucks. I know, it fucking sucks, because look at this. Ten of Swords in reverse. You both feel like the energy in this connection is, this fucking sucks. You know, the Ten of Swords is feeling pain, feeling suffering, and unable to really resolve that pain and suffering because of something in this connection. Like I said, I don't feel like it's their fault here. I don't even feel like it's your fault here. But it's unresolved pain, and it sucks, and you both feel it. You're both in pain. The connection is in pain, basically, here. And you know, it's not being resolved here. It can't be resolved right now. It doesn't feel like that. That's where the sadness is coming from on your end. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, your energy here is you don't feel satisfied. You don't feel like you've gotten what you wanted out of this situation here. No shit, right? Your weakness here is that you are confused. You do feel confused. I almost feel like you might even be feeling confused, you know, from the universe, being like, why would you do this? Why would you put this person in front of me if it wasn't the right time? I get this energy. That's why I'm like, when I felt this, I'm like, because I've felt this shit. You know, when you find somebody and it feels right, but the other things, the things in the 3D aren't lining up here, and that's what it feels like. And you know, it's confusing. It's like, why? I don't understand. It's so confusing. Five of Cups in reverse. Yes, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like for you, there's somebody in your life who's this Queen of Pentacles energy. Somebody who you may look up to. It can be a mother figure of some sort. It can be your mother, or it can be somebody who's like a big sister, or they don't have to be female, but you know, there's definite feminine energy here coming from this person. This is somebody who, you know, who's wise, who's mature, who has experience in things here. Somebody who, you know, is very independent. You know, they, you know, you look up to this person. This person here may be trying to help you here. The thing is, I don't feel like they're really helping here. They're just kind of making you feel worse here with the Five of Cups in reverse. You know, this person might be telling you all the, you know, the cliches. Oh, you know, there are other fish in the sea. Oh, you're young. Oh, you'll meet somebody else. Blah, 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 blah. The things that you don't want to hear, the things that just make you feel sadder, the things that just make you feel more depressed and all that shit. So, you know, that's something you're going to have to deal with. I do feel like their heart is in the right place here. You know, with the Queen of Pentacles, you know, they do care about you, and that's why they say these things and why their energy is like that towards you. But I get it. It doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. And that's, you know, you're just going to have to deal with that. Interesting. This is the advice from Spirit, is the High Priestess. The advice from Spirit is listen to your intuition. It's weird because the High Priestess, to me, a lot of times is Spirit doesn't want to tell you things. It shows up a lot for me when I ask questions and Spirit does not want to tell me, because it's like, you don't need to know this right now. And that's what this feels like. It feels like you don't need to know why right now. You know, you can, you know, listen to Spirit, you know, be more open to your intuition and feeling that out here. That's, you know, the main advice here. But there's also an energy of, there are things that you don't need to know right now. You don't need to know everything right now. Spirit knows, and other people may know. But for you, you don't need to know. I don't know. That's just, I'm just relaying the energy. Okay. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like your actions, whatever actions you're taking here, it's because you're fighting. You're fighting for this connection. You're fighting for yourself here. You're fighting for what you want here. I mean, I think it's fine. I just would, you know, just be careful here. You know, the advice from Spirit is to almost not let things lie, but, you know, you don't need to know everything here. You know, there are some things that are best left to be kept secret for now. That seems to be how the universe and Spirit works sometimes. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to tell you right now. You're going to figure it out later. You'll find out later. But right now, no. I know it sucks. Potential outcome. Two Swords. It's not good. It's not bad. The potential outcome here, because you're not seeing things. There are things that you can't see, you know, that you're blinded from here. I feel like, you know, that's with the High Priestess. There are twos. I do feel there is a duality here. You know, this is a fork in the road. It is a crossroads here for you. This is your potential outcome. Although it feels like there's a stalemate going on here. Like you're not able to make a decision here, because you can't see the path. It's like you can't see which way to go. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. It's like you know which way you could go or you should go, but at the same time, it's like, well, I don't want to go that way because I can't see what's down the other way. Like, just think of it like, you know, whenever I see the Two of Swords, I always think of Alice in Wonderland when she's stuck and she doesn't know if she should go left or she should go right, and then the Cheshire Cat appears. That's what I feel the High Priestess here. She's wearing purple too. Appears and kind of just confuses her even more. But it's because she doesn't know which way to go, because I mean, she saw the whatever things, the weird flower things or whatever they were, go one way. And so she knows kind of like, if I go that way, at least I know those things are there. But the other way, she's like, I don't really know what's down that way, and I can only see so far. And it's like it's like being stuck. It's like, I don't know which way to go. I kind of know what's down one way, but I can't really see what's going the other. So it's kind of like, well, I don't want to go that way until I know what my other option is. That's what it feels like. So your potential outcome is, yes, I could go down this path. I could go down this way. I could choose this choice here. And I pretty much know where that leads me to. And usually when I feel the Two Swords, it's like the path of walking away. That's usually what the one path that you know where that leads. If you walk away from a situation, you kind of know where that's going to get you. The other path, the one if maybe you don't walk away, or the one if you go towards something and all that, you don't know what would happen. There's a lot of unknowns there. And, you know, you want to go that way, possibly, but it's like, I don't know what's over there. So you're stuck, you know, you're standing there and you're like, well, I don't want to go the path that I don't know what's going on, but I also don't want to go down the path where I do know things are happening. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But that's the potential outcome here. So basically the potential outcome is being stuck for now, because there are things that you don't know and that aren't being shared with you right now. All right, Leo, that is your reading for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend. Take care, like really take care if this is resonating with you, because this situation sucks. I see it. It sucks. And I really hope that, you know, you feel better. I mean, it's going to suck for a little bit, but yeah. So take care, really. And I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on for you this weekend. I just realized every time like I start with the sign, I sound so tired. I'm not tired. It's just, I don't really like shuffling. I'll be honest. Shuffling, especially like, I don't know, my hands are smaller and the decks, like they're bigger than playing card decks most of the time. And it's just like, I'm like, oh, I have to shuffle. And I'm like, I know cards are going to fall on the floor and then it's going to be annoying. And that's why I sound that way. It's not, it has nothing to do with the reading. It's just the shuffling part. But the shuffling part is a very important part of the reading. So yeah, it has to be done. And like, I wonder, like, okay, I just pre-shuffle it? And then I'm like, no, it really doesn't take that long to shuffle most of the time. So, okay, Virgo. Three of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Interesting. That is very interesting. I'll tell you why in a moment. Oh, yeah. Your overall energy is the Hanged Man in reverse. Nothing has changed. This is your overall energy is... Nothing has really changed around me. Ten of Cups, Page of Cups. Oh, you're daydreaming. You're still daydreaming about a connection here. It can be about a specific connection or about just finding that connection in general. Just finding, you know, that happily ever after. There's an energy here of wishing and daydreaming and fantasizing about what it would be like to be with somebody who loves you, to be in a connection where, you know, that where it's caring and somebody says I love you and they tell you, you know, they care about you, they ask you about your day, you know, how was your day, you know, things about that, you know, somebody who actually wants to know, you know, if there's something wrong, they'll be like, oh, what's wrong? You know, can I do anything to help? All of that, but you feel like nothing has changed. You're still in this sort of thinking, fantasizing, dreaming. That's interesting. I say that's interesting because of the energy here. The incoming energy here there's something here that you're tired of doing on your own. It's like, okay, I've done this on my own and I don't really want to do, it's like this Page of Wands energy feels to me almost like a fool, but it's like, I'm going to get off my ass and I'm going to do something to fix this almost. You know, the Four of Wands here, there's a connection here, like a relationship here that is broken, that is not stable, that hasn't worked out here. And what I get from when I put the Page of Wands energy down, before I even saw the Four of Wands, when I put it down, I felt like somebody who was feeling determined, somebody who felt like, I want to get things going. I want to get things going again. You know, I want to get things going. I want to fix this. I want to do something about this, because also I see here, you know, you're still daydreaming about the Ten of Cups, you know, stability here. So it's like you've been doing things on your own here. The Three of Pentacles is that you feel like, you know, I've had to work on my own here, that I'm not getting any help from anybody else, that, you know, I've had to use my own abilities and do things on my own, that I haven't been, and there's also an energy of that you don't want to work with other people, and there's also an energy of perhaps there were third energies around you, maybe other people that it didn't work out with, that things haven't been working out basically for you. It's either it hasn't been working out for you or you've been doing it on your own, and it's like, okay, now because of that, I feel determined. I want to start something. I want to move forward. You know, let's go. This is I want to go. I want to try something. So let's see. Oh. So the energy in this connection, this is the connection with the person you're thinking of, the person who's on your mind, the person who whose energy is attached to you. Their energy towards you, the Empress in reverse, I feel like they have closed themselves off to you. Yes, they have closed themselves off to you. I don't know why. I'm not clarifying. I have no idea why. I mean, the fact that it is an Empress here, this person, I feel like you think highly of. You know, this divine feminine energy here, they, for whatever reason, have shut down to you. The energy and the connection here things are very confusing. There are many options here. There are lots of things that could be done in this connection here. Whether you think that or not, these are cups, you know, there are many things there. How do I put this? The connection, there are many ways that this connection could go in terms of like emotions. Like there are a lot of feelings, and the feelings could go either way here, you know. Like there are a lot of mixed feelings, I would say here. You know, there are feelings of love here, there are feelings of attraction here, but there are also feelings of despair, you know, and there are feelings of like deceit here, but there are feelings of victory, and there are feelings of conflict and empowerment, and you know, there are all sorts of feelings here. There's a lot of mixed feelings in this connection here with you and this person. Yeah, that makes sense. I told you, determined energy. I was like, this feels very determined. The Nine of Wands, this is determination. This is determination. This is your energy. And the Five of Swords. Oh man. So you have this energy of like, yes, I am very determined. I want to, you know, I want to fix this here. I want something to be stable here. I want to fix the stability here. But you do feel your weakness is that you have a tendency to be a little bit of an asshole. I'm sorry, but there's a tendency to be a little self-serving here, you know, to be kind of selfish, to kind of, it is an asshole energy, because I'm very drawn to this person here who's taken all the swords away. Nobody else has any swords, and they have all the swords, and they took the swords away. They're like, I won, you know. They did win. They didn't just take them by force. I mean, even if they did take them by force, you know, it was like, well, you could have done something about it, so I won here. I mean, your weakness is that you have a tendency to take things for yourself here and not care how other people feel. And I feel like you know this. I feel like you feel like, okay, yes, I know that that is a problem. Knight of Swords in reverse and the Six of Swords. So this is a challenge here, or an obstacle that may be in your way here this weekend. I don't know if this is your energy or somebody else's energy. That's what I was trying to sort of figure out here. I don't know who's doing this. There's somebody here who is moving forward with a lot of speed here. Being very one-track minded, very focused on one thing here, to the point where they don't care about a whole lot of other things around them. That's why I'm like, it can be you. And it's because there's this feeling that somebody's getting away. You know, somebody is drifting apart, you know, that you're drifting apart, that thing. Yeah, I feel like this is your energy. Virgo here. It's this feeling that you're drifting apart from somebody, that this person is slowly getting away. It can be the Empress here because she's very closed off here, and that creates this energy of, I have to do something now. I have to tell them the truth. I have to get out what I want to get out. You know, I need to do something. I have to do it. I'm very focused. You know, I don't care what happens. I don't care about the consequences. Well, it's not that you don't care. It's just you're not thinking about it. It's like almost on autopilot mode, and just beeline right for whatever it is that you are after here. You know, this person getting away possibly. Just be careful, because it is very impulsive energy. It's very impulsive, and it can be reckless. And, you know, that is something that you should be aware of. The Nine of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. So the advice here from Spirit is to go after what it is that you wish. You know, really think about what it is that you want and what it is that you wish from the situation here. The Nine of Cups is about, you know, wish fulfillment, having everything that you'd want, having satisfaction, feeling satisfied here. So the advice here from Spirit is to, you know, feel satisfied with the things that you have, and also determine what it is that you want as well. What would give you satisfaction here? Because you are in this daydreamy energy of wanting to follow your heart and go towards whatever this Ten of Cups is to you. But it's like, Spirit is like, you can't bypass, you just skip to the Ten of Cups. You have to get to the Nine of Cups first. And the Nine of Cups is happiness, your wish fulfillment. And you have to know what it is that you want. What it is that you want. What is it that would make you happy? Your actions here, the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, you're working hard at it. You're working on yourself. You're working on things here. So I do feel the determination to wanting to fix something here, and willing to put in the work, willing to do what is necessary, willing to put in the effort here. So that's good. So what's the potential outcome here? Page of Pentacles. That's not bad. The Page of Pentacles, this is learning something. The Page of Pentacles is the card of the student, and I would feel that you are going to learn something from this situation here. In these next few days. I don't know what it is that you're going to learn, but you are willing to learn, because it feels like you're willing to put in the work here. So it's like you're willing to listen, and the potential outcome here is that you're willing to learn. You haven't learned it yet, but the potential outcome is that you will learn things that you don't know about the situation, and that will help you in the situation, that will help you to be on your way to, the Page is before the Knight, and the Queen and the King of Pentacles. It's on the way, you know, to you being there. I mean, it's just a page. There are things that you don't know that you need to learn here. And the potential outcome is that you will learn these things that you need to learn about the situation. So that's good. That's actually very positive. I like that. So that's your reading, Virgo, for this weekend. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I already said that. Oh my God, force a habit. Anyways, good luck. Good luck this weekend. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Okay, Libra, let's see what's going on for you this weekend. I feel like I'm making good time. I just noticed the time. You know, it's only been like an hour and 15 minutes. Oh my God, I feel like I'm making good time. Okay. Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Okay. Your overall energy, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. Oh, that's interesting. Queen and King of Pentacles. Why do I feel like these are your parents? I don't know. I just got like, these are your parents, or like it's a couple. I don't feel like this is you. Like, this feels like a divine, like it is a couple, the Queen and King of Pentacles. I don't know who this couple is to you. It just feels like there's a couple here that have been together for a while. You know, the King and Queen of Pentacles, these are two people that, you know, this is a relationship that they've been in together. They don't even have to be like romantically involved. They're just two peas in a pod. You know, this can just be, you know, like two people who are like really close, like close friends. I don't know who these people are to you, but there are two people here. I don't feel like you're part of this. I feel like this is outside of you, and that you have a difficult decision to make. It's like they're putting you in a position where you see that you have a decision that you need to make, and it's not the easiest choice. Like, you have to make a choice here, and it's not really that easy of a choice to make here. I do feel like you are going to make a choice. It's just not that easy. It's like these two people here have almost like explained to you what your choices are. They're like, okay, these are your choices. You have these two choices, and neither one of them are really great choices, but you have to make a choice. That's why I was feeling parents. Like, here's an example. I'm not psychic. I'm not saying that this is what's going on here, but I'm just explaining the energy here. It's as if like your parents came up to you and they're like, okay, Libra, you're 18 now, so, you know, we expect you to go out and get a job. So here are your choices. You could either stay and live at home here with us, but you have to pay rent, or you can leave and find a place of your own. Either way, you have to do one of those two things. If you don't want to stay and pay rent, then we will kick you out, or whatever. It feels like that. It's like two choices that you're like, okay, you have two choices, but they're not great choices. Like, you don't really want to do either one of those choices, but you only have these choices, and it feels like these are the people that are giving you these options. This Queen and King of Pentacles. That's what it feels like. So your energy right now is like, you have a choice to make. You know, you have to make one of the choices. Either choice sucks ass, but you know you have to make one, and it's difficult. Okay, that's your current energy. I'm not psychic. I'm not saying that's what I said is what's happening, but that's just how it feels. Your energy here, and it kind of, this is why I was like, what is this? Because I see with the Six of Pentacles here, the energy here that's coming towards you, somebody's feeling like they're being very generous towards you. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like somebody is coming here and they're being very generous here, and they're giving you something here. They're giving you something that you don't really have to work for, which is interesting. You really don't have to work hard for it, whatever this person is giving to you or whatever you're getting. It feels monetary. So somebody, you may be getting a bonus money wise. Maybe you won some sort of lottery. I don't know. It just feels like you're getting something that you didn't have to work for. That's why I feel it's like you won something in some way, or you didn't have to work very hard for. You might have had to do something, like if it was like a contest, well, you had to like put an entry in, you had to do something, but it doesn't feel like you had to work very hard for it. Somebody's just giving you something here. The thing is, you know, you don't get nothing for free here. The Eight of Cups in reverse here, it does feel like there is an emotional attachment to it. So when I say like you've won something, it might not be like from somebody who you don't know. It does feel like whoever's giving this to you, you do know them, and there is an emotional attachment to them. So it can be somebody who you're very close to, can be like a family member of some sort here. So it does feel like somebody is helping you here. You know, they're helping you because they feel like you're down on your luck, that you need help here, and you don't really have to do much for it. But it is almost like an emotional debt to this person. It does. It feels like family's bailing you out in some way here. I really like. I mean, there's a lot going on here, but I'm trying to explain the energy as best as I can so you can then like apply it to your situation if it's resonating with you. But that's, I mean, that's the best that I can do here to explain that. The Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So many eights, dude. 8, 8, 8. And they're all in reverse, which is interesting. Which means that something that had been going on a loop, almost, because the eights to me, you know, when they're upside down or on the side, it's like an infinity loop, right? And it feels like them being in reverse, that something has disrupted this loop here. It was going on, it was coming back around, and it was just kept going, and something has disrupted this. So also 888 may be significant to you in some way here. I know they're like angel numbers. You can always look that up. I don't know what 888 means, but there are 3 8s here. We can't ignore that, and they're all in reverse, which feels like they're blocked, like it's a blockage here, that it's not able to flow here. All right, so the connection you have with somebody here, is going to be the person you're thinking of, the person that's on your mind, the person whose energy is attached to you. Their energy towards you is that they feel left out. They feel like you've excluded them. They feel like, you know, they just feel like out of the loop here. That's a good way of saying it. Out of the loop here. The energy and the connection of the Eight of Swords in reverse, I feel like there's a lot of overthinking about this connection, overthinking about what's going on, thinking too much, thinking that something is happening here that isn't happening here at all. You know, it's just being in your head, you know, thinking that perhaps this person here is thinking that you hate them or something, and that's why you're not talking to them, or that's why you've excluded them, or vice versa. It can be, energies can be reversed when that's not really what's going on at all. It can just be that maybe you're not talking to this person because you have to deal with all this other shit in your life. You know, you have to deal with it. You have a decision here, a choice that you have to make that you don't want to make. You know, maybe you're just busy with that, and maybe they, you know, they're just not, they don't really know about it, and who knows. But whatever it is, the energy and the connection is there's too much thinking of what's going on here, and thinking things are worse than it is. You know, thinking, you know, it's all in your head. You're just making up things in your head, making it to be a bigger deal than it is. That's, you know, it can be both of you, or, you know, just some, you know, that's the energy and the connection. The Devil and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like your energy, Libra, is you're very tempted by this offer. Whatever this person is giving you, because somebody here is giving you something here for nothing, basically. They're like, you don't have to do a thing. And you're very tempted to take this offer here. It's very tempting for you. But it almost feels like you know that there's a catch here, because the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who, it's like, you know, if you're family or whatever, you know, there's an emotional attachment here that that you will be stuck with. It's like you'll be stuck owing them for something, even though they say you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything physically, but there is an emotional attachment here to this. Your weakness here with the Knight of Cups is that you kind of just want to just kind of distract yourself away from the situation. You don't even really want to deal with the situation or think about it because it's difficult. It is a difficult choice to make. You don't really want to deal with it. See, that's what I think here also with the, like I said, I'm like, it feels like your parents. It can be that your parents are offering you money here, maybe to help you out. And you're like, well, I could take the money from them. But at the same time, you know, if you take the money from them, then, you know, you're going to owe them in some way, you know, 8 of Cups in reverse. Or you don't take the money from them. And then you're in your situation, whatever that situation is. That's what it feels like here. So, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. Yes. So this is something that is going to be a challenge for you, an obstacle here for the next few days. You know, you may feel overwhelmed here because you feel restricted. You feel like you don't really have any options here. Like it's like, I don't really have any options here. Like that's the thing. You have choices, but they're not great choices. They suck. Every choice sucks here, and that's what you're just going to feel overwhelmed here, feel overburdened here because you just feel restricted. You can't do what you want to do here. Temperance. Okay. So the advice here from Spirit is to take your time, you know, temperance here, be patient. Temperance is also about, you know, try to find other solutions here as well, that there may be other solutions here other than what is being presented to you. So the advice here is to try to kind of maybe figure something else out here, maybe try to find something else here, take your time, you know, experiment. Maybe there's another solution here for you. Your actions here, the Fool in reverse, your actions are kind of like, well, I don't really care. Your actions are kind of like, there's this very laissez-faire type of energy here of whatever you're like, well, fuck it, whatever, I'm screwed anyways, so what does it matter? That's what it feels like. The potential outcome here is the Knight of Swords. The potential outcome here is that you're going to speak your mind. You're basically going to, you're going to get to a point where you feel like in order to move forward, you have to say how you think about the situation. You're gonna have to say, well, what's my truth here? I want to get out what I want to say, what I know here. There's also being very focused on something here, focused on, you know, perhaps fixing whatever the solution is, being very focused on the solution here, or very focused on the situation here, I should say. But wanting to do something about it and wanting to say something about it as well. Okay, so that is your reading, Libra, for this weekend. Good luck, take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you this weekend. My hands have gotten kind of sticky. Like, it's just because it's hot. You know, it's summer. But like, I can feel the cards are starting to stick in my hand. So it's like difficult to shuffle. I mean, still, it's fine. It's just, yeah. Okay. Okay, 7 of Wands in reverse, the Hanged Man. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Your overall energy. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Your overall energy is you are fine. You know, you feel fine for the most part. You know, you feel like you can handle things. You feel, you know, there's a air of independence here around you. Like, you know what's up. You know what's what. You're taking care of yourself here. Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles in reverse. So there's someone here that you may have either may have put out in the cold, or they may have been put out in the cold, like that you may have excluded them or they may have excluded you. But you know, I do feel that either way you do have a lot of feelings and emotions here. You know, the cup is overflowing here. There are deep emotions here. Whether this person has left or whether you have left them out in the cold here, you are taking it in stride here, and it does feel like you're being very mature about the situation here, whatever it is, whatever's going on here. All right, so the incoming energy here towards you, it just feels like there's something here that you're having a hard time fighting for. It does feel like you want to fight for something here, but you're having a hard time fighting for it. Possibly because you feel like things aren't going forward, like things aren't progressing here. Like it's a bit of a stalemate here, like you're not able to really move forward. So it's hard, you know, it's hard to fight for something when you feel like you're not making any progress, when you're not, like, it's not even like you're taking steps forward and getting backwards. It just feels like you're not going anywhere. That, like, it's like no matter how hard you fight for something, you're not going forward here, you know, and that's actually making you feel like, again, you can't move. You know, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse doesn't move anywhere, but also, you know, feeling stagnant. There's a lot of stagnant energy here. Like you can't do anything, that there's nothing that you can do, or also that just feeling, this can be another energy of somebody that is almost stopping you. It's almost like a wall, like this person is being very stubborn and there's just a wall here that's just like stuck here, like you can't actually progress forward because of this person. There's somebody here who is very stuck in their ways. They're very stubborn, you know, they don't want things to change here, they don't want to do anything, they don't want to move forward, you know, and that's causing you to not be able to progress here. And, you know, I feel like you do want to fight, you know, you're trying to fight for yourself, but, you know, it's starting to get really difficult, starting to get hard, and you might be almost sort of giving up a little bit here. Oh, okay, the energy in this connection, this can be the person you're thinking of, the person who's on your mind, the person whose energy is attached to you. Their energy towards you is they feel very overwhelmed. They may feel overwhelmed by this connection. They may feel overwhelmed by you. They just may be feeling overwhelmed in general in their life. Maybe there's a lot going on in their life here. But the energy in the connection is there's a lot of love. You know, you do have feelings for each other here, and they're very pure feelings here. That's why I sighed, because I'm like, I feel like the 10 of Wands here isn't your fault. I don't feel like it's anything to do with you. You know, this person has feelings for you, you have feelings for them, but I feel like there's something that's going on with them that, you know, just having this connection is making things a little too much for them. And it's just kind of adding more onto their plate that's already full. But they have feelings for you and you have feelings for them. Justice and the King of Wands in reverse. I feel like your energy here is you want to do what's right. You know, you are in this Queen of Pentacles energy. You know, you are being mature. You are using your wisdom here, your past wisdom, your knowledge and everything. And you want to do what's right here. And, you know, you're trying not to let your emotions get in the way of the situation here. But you do know that you could have a temper, that you can get you can get aggressive, and that you do have a temper here. And I do feel you're trying to sort of you know, not let that get in the way here with the 7 of Wands. You're trying not to get too upset over that things aren't going, you know, that they're not progressing. You're trying not to get angry about that. The 8 of Wands and the King of Cups. So something that might get in your way here. I feel like this is your counterpart here with the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. This is the other person here. This other person may want to talk to you. You know, they may want to communicate something here to you, possibly about how they feel, or yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They're not really telling, like, they're keeping it to themselves. This is somebody who, you know, is trying to keep the peace here. You know, they want everybody to be happy here as well. You know, and they're trying to be very understanding, very compassionate. They're going to talk to you. They want to communicate something here with you that is going to cause some sort of obstacle here, some sort of issue here for you. The advice from Spirit is to work together. You know, don't try to do things on your own here. Try to work with other people. Try to work with this person. Try to cooperate and work things out together. Build that foundation. Build that trust here with each other. Your actions, I do feel whatever you're doing, your actions might reflect some sort of insecurity here with you. It does feel that way with the Seven of Wands, that you're not sure if you really should fight for this anymore because you're feeling insecure about how things are going. You're trying to do the right thing here. You're trying not to get too angry about the situation. The potential outcome here, the Eight of Swords in reverse. I do feel the potential outcome is that you may overthink things here. You know, you might blow things up to be bigger than they are. Maybe not you, maybe the situation just ends up that way. Maybe what this person says, maybe they're thinking in that way as well. Maybe, you know, that's maybe why they're stuck here. Maybe they're thinking things are way worse or way bigger than they really are, and they kind of like, it's like they're hyperbolic about it, and it's like, it doesn't have to be this way. Like, that's why the advice here is to work together, work this out, and maybe you'll see that it's not this big of a deal, but that's, you know, that's where it is. So, all right, that's your reading, Scorpio, for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on here for you this weekend. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Your overall energy is the Seven of Cups. You may be feeling like you have options here, but you're not sure which one is the right one for you to choose. Yeah, the Hermit in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. You may have taken some advice from other people here. I feel like with the Emperor in reverse, you don't feel like you have control over things here. The Hermit could also be that maybe you've been isolated. Maybe you've isolated, and that can be some of the reason why you've, not the reason, but, you know, that's, things are out of control here. Like, you don't feel like you have control of things here, so you may be isolating away from people, being a little antisocial here, and just not really sure. You know, there's confusion here. Just not sure what is real, what is not real. Like, in terms of how you feel, it's like, how do I feel? How do I really feel? What is it that is just kind of an illusion? What is just fantasy here? What is the right choice here? And I feel like you want to, it's like hesitating almost to make a choice here, because it's like you want to make sure you're making the right choice. Your energy here, the incoming energy for this weekend or the next few days, I do feel like there is a waiting around energy here, waiting to see how things unfold here. It's kind of like, okay, well, I've done everything that I can do here, so I'm just kind of waiting to see how things unfold here. There is this can be you, or this can be somebody else. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody here who's not hiding behind, you know, like a facade here. Somebody who is being quite transparent, quite real here. With the Seven of Wands, it feels like, you know, their guard is being let down. This person's guard is being let down here. And it's like, if this is you, then you're just, it's like, there are two energies here. So it's like, either, I mean, this is you. You're just waiting to see, kind of like, okay, I just kind of waiting to see how things unfold here. It's either because you feel like you've been vulnerable here, that you've let your guard down, so you're waiting to see what happens, or somebody else has let their guard down and has, you know, revealed something here, revealed their true colors in a sense here, and you're just kind of waiting and seeing where this is going here. Okay, we have the Six of Wands, and we have Death in reverse here. So this is with a connection, somebody who is on your mind, somebody who you're thinking of, the person's energy that is attached to you. Their energy towards you is the Six of Wands. They're paying attention to you. This person has been and is paying close attention to you. You have their attention. They are looking at you, you know, or, you know, also they want your attention as well. That can be there too. This person wants you to pay attention to them. The energy and the connection is Death in reverse. This is not wanting to let go, not wanting things to end here in this connection. The connection doesn't want to end. You and this person don't want whatever this connection is to end here. You have the Page of Wands and we have the Four of Wands. So your energy here is, you're very curious about something. You have an energy here of wanting to start something, wanting to sort of take these steps forward here and kind of see where it leads, where it takes you here. You know, there is a sense of bravery here as well. Perhaps it's a bravery because of inexperience, not really knowing what's ahead. And so not really knowing what there is to be afraid of here. So taking these steps and seeing where things go. That's sort of your energy here. Your weakness here is the Four of Wands. There's either a connection here or the stability or something in your life here that it's like you want, that is stable here in your life, that it's not like it's holding you back, but it is like your weakness here. This is something that you are, you know, that your energy here in these next few days is that you're weak to. It looks to be some sort of connection, some sort of relationship that you have, that there doesn't seem to be any problems in it. It's quite stable here, and that for some reason this is your weakness. We have the Sun and we have the Fool. So this is something that maybe that you're going to have to deal with, that might get in your way or be an obstacle this weekend. I feel that there is a lot of clarity here that's being presented to you. It can be because somebody is taking a leap of faith here. Somebody is taking a risk to be more open, be more clear, have more clarity here. This can be either you or this can be somebody else. But there is energy here. Somebody is taking a risk to sort of make things very clear. And this can be something that you're going to have to deal with this weekend or the next few days here. This energy. The advice for you from Spirit is the Nine of Swords. It is, okay, so whatever the situation is, it is going to cause some anxiety, some stress here. Confusion. You know, you're in this confused energy here, and you are confused. You know, there's confusion here with the Nine of Swords. You know, you're up at night and you're thinking in your head. The advice here is likely try not to let this keep you up at night. Whatever the situation here is, try to get some sleep. Try not to let whatever the situation that's going on here, whatever you're waiting for to see how it unfolds, you know, it's going to happen when it happens. This is divine timing, the Seven of Pentacles. Try not to lose any sleep over the situation here. Yeah, your actions here, whatever you're doing, it's because you feel an insecurity here. You don't feel very safe. You don't feel like you're going to be very successful or have some sort of victory here. So your actions, whatever you're doing here, is because you feel this insecurity here. You know, the Page is somebody who can be a little immature or inexperienced here. So like you are wanting to move forward here. You are wanting to you are interested in doing something here, but it is partially because you are feeling a little insecure. You're feeling like you may be losing that security here in something. It can be to do with this connection here. There is a stable connection here that you may be feeling like you're losing it, and it's like you feel like your actions are like, this is sort of the source, you know, the whatever, it's not the reason, but it's like the source of your actions this weekend is because of this energy here. The potential outcome here, oh, that's nice. The potential outcome is the World. That's closure. That is resolution. That is feeling accomplished. That is having resolve here. This is what we want, because that means that a new chapter can start here. So I do feel the potential outcome here for you is eventually you will get some resolve here. You know, it is going to wrap up here in some way. A chapter is going to close so that a new chapter can begin here. And I feel part of this new chapter has to do with whatever clarity, whatever is being shown here with the sun here, whatever light is being shed on here, you know, I feel it has to do with whatever this new chapter is starting here as well. So whatever is being cleared up here has to do with a new chapter, and there's an old chapter that is going to be closed here. But again, like I said, things are ending, especially in this connection, because the connection doesn't want to end. It's just a new chapter. It's just a part, something that is closing here. So, you know, so another chapter can begin. Again, try not to lose any sleep over it. That's the main sort of advice here. Try not to lose any sleep. All right. That's your reading for the weekend, Sagittarius. Thanks for watching. Good luck and take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you this weekend. Okay, Capricorn, we have the Two of Swords in reverse, we have the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. Oh, there's like a color match going on here, a color scheme. It's a lot of grays, a lot of pinks and teal colors. It's interesting. I don't really know what it means. I mean, they all kind of are flowing here together. I mean, teal... I mean, greens can be like, like, it can be money, it can be finance, growth, feeling grounded, very earthy energy here, which is Capricorn, is an earth sign. Pinks can fall into that sort of friendship, love, feminine energy, possibly. Grays can be neutrality, things that are neutral, possibly. Sorry, I'm like, there is a color thing that I can kind of see, but I can't really see it, so I'm like struggling. It's just like a thing. Anyways, Capricorn, your overall energy. We have the Seven of Wands. Oh, you're standing up for yourself here. At least you feel like you need to stand up for yourself here. I don't know why. Or you have your guard up. Like you just feel you have your guard up. Oh, because Justice in reverse. There's something here that you feel is unfair, and you're just standing up for yourself here. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh, it actually might be something that is not really that big of a deal. It's a big deal to you, but it feels in the bigger picture, the bigger scheme of things here, it might just be more in your head. Like it is a big deal to you, but it might just really be kind of in your head here. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that's your energy here. You've got your guard up and you're sticking up for yourself here because you think that something's unfair here. I mean, I guess that's all that matters if you think it's unfair, but it does feel like it's in your head and you might be building it up a little bit more than it actually is. The incoming energy here for you this weekend or for the next few days, I feel like you know the choices that you need to make here, but there's a choice that you don't want to make here. And you're really thinking about it. You know, with the Four of Swords, it does feel like, or you're being forced to kind of think about it here. It feels a little like you're being forced to realize something here with this Ace of Swords. Something about a decision here that you don't really want to make. You know, the Two of Swords, it's like you know the paths here that you could take here. You know your choices. They're just not great choices. You don't want to make any of these choices, but you know you have to make one of these choices, and you're very aware of what these choices are. It's like, you know, it's kind of like, well, I cannot do something, but then I wouldn't get the thing that I wanted if I don't do that. Or I could do something, but I don't really want to do this because I have to make some sort of sacrifice. That's what it feels like. You know, I don't know specifically, I'm not psychic, it's just, and it's a general reading, but that's the energy here. And the Four of Swords is very restless energy here. It almost feels like you can't sleep until you make this sort of decision. It's like you're not able to get any sort of peace of mind until you realize something about it, unless you face the music here and actually make a choice here. So that's kind of the energy that's here. It's almost like you're being forced to realize something here about these decisions or choices. Here we have the Magician in reverse, and we have the Knight of Cups. So this is a connection here that you have with somebody. This is possibly the person you're thinking of, the person that's on your mind, the person whose energy is attached to you. Their energy towards you is the Magician in reverse. Their energy is that they have doubts about you. They doubt you. They doubt something about you. They're not feeling very confident about with you. I don't know what that is. It can be anything. This person may also they may be a little manipulative here. But I feel it's more that when it comes to you, they doubt something about you. It can be they doubt your feelings, possibly. Here they doubt how you feel about them, or they're not very confident in how you feel about them, because the energy in the connection is the Knight of Cups. The energy here is, you know, wanting to move forward with emotions here, wanting to act on emotions. And I feel in this connection, the two of you do act on your emotions or want to act on those emotions. When I say that, you know, it can be a flirty energy here, or it can just be like if you feel emotional, like you feel emotionally drawn to this person and you want to do things because you care about them, because you feel something for them, and vice versa for them. Okay, we have the Page of Wands and we have the Emperor. So your energy here, you know, you do want to start something here. There's something that you want to start here. You're interested in something here. There's something that has caught your eye here. That's your energy. Something about the situation here, something about your choices here has caught your eye here. But what may kind of hold you back here is that I don't feel like you're very good at taking the lead here. You're not very good at being the person who, you know, takes the lead, who takes those first steps here. I feel like you want to, but you're only a page here. So it's kind of a little bit of inexperience. You're inexperienced in starting things. You want to start something here, but you're not very good at taking the lead here. It's not like your forte. We have the Five of Pentacles and we have the Five of Swords. Conflict here. So this is something that, you know, may be bothering you this weekend, or something that may be an obstacle here for you that you may have to deal with or overcome. I feel like there's something, it's not very good energy. I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of conflict here. There may have been something that either you or somebody else has done here that they're not very proud of, something that they did because they could do it. You know, I wanted to get all the swords here. I wanted to win here. And because they did that, you know, it kind of put somebody out in the cold. You know, this is self-serving energy. This is somebody who did something only for themselves, very selfish, and they didn't care how it happened, or they weren't really concerned about other people's feelings or how they thought about things, and they kind of left themselves here out in the cold, or, you know, they excluded other people here. I feel it's more they excluded other people here, because I'm drawn to the pink coat here and I'm drawn to the pink coat here. So I'm thinking that these two people here represent these two people here. So there's somebody here who was the asshole, who took all the swords and left these people with nothing. I don't know who you are. You could either be the asshole, or you can be one of these people that was left with nothing. I'm feeling you're more one of the people that was left with nothing. I feel you're more the victim in this situation here, Capricorn. But, you know, the energies can be switched here. But somebody here, you know, somebody took something, you know, or they don't have to have taken it, but they didn't think about that these people would be left with nothing, and they just kind of took it for themselves because they could. Example, and I'm not psychic, this isn't what's going on, but here's an example. Let's say there's only 2 tickets to a movie. So there are 2 tickets to a movie, but there are 3 people. Well, this person here decided, well, I don't want to go to the movies with either one of these people because I know they wouldn't appreciate the movie. And I am like the biggest fan of whatever, the actor, the star of the show. So I deserve to see this movie more than these 2 people. So they somehow convinced these 2 people to give up their 2 tickets to this person because they somehow convinced them, saying, you know, I'm the biggest fan of this and you wouldn't appreciate this. You wouldn't even like it anyways. You wouldn't even get it because this is like number 5 in the sort of line of movies. You didn't even watch the first 3 movies. You didn't even care about the last movie. Like, they just somehow convinced these 2 people to get their tickets. So they're like, okay, yeah, you make it a compelling argument. And they won those tickets. And they walked away. And this person walked away with the 2 tickets to the movies. And now these people are like, wait a second, you know, what are we going to do this weekend? Like, we were going to go see that movie. But, you know, this asshole here convinced us to give us the tickets to them. And now we don't have anything to do this weekend. That's what the energy's like. I don't know. Like, that's not what's happened. That's not the situation. I'm just trying to explain how it feels. And that you are probably one of these 2 people that got their tickets taken away from them. It wasn't taken away forcibly, but, you know, you feel like, what the fuck, dude? And, like, this person is not a very nice person for doing that, obviously, because they knew what they were doing and they didn't care. They didn't care that, you know, they basically stole the tickets from you. Anyways, advice. The advice for you is the 4 of Pentacles. You know, the advice here is to protect yourself. You are right to want to put your guard up here. And, you know, you think that something wasn't fair. And I feel like that has to do a lot with this 5 of Swords here. Even though you might be blowing it a little out of proportion here, you know, it might not be that big of a deal here. Like I said, it's a big deal to you. So, you know, that's all that matters here. So, yes, the advice here is to make sure you're protecting yourself here, you know, that you're not giving away too much here. Your actions here. Yeah, the 10 of Swords, your actions this weekend, sorry, are because you feel like you may be feeling betrayed here with the Five of Swords here. You're feeling some sort of pain here. So whatever you're doing this weekend, like this Page of Wands, like you want to start something, but you're not somebody who usually takes the lead here. It's being sort of driven by this pain that you're feeling. Again, Two Swords, you know, you have a choice to make. They're not good choices, but you know what I mean. You want to do something here. Potential outcome. Ooh, King of Wands. That's nice in a way. The potential outcome here is the King of Wands. This is likely your energy here. This is actually like you don't take the lead here. You don't normally take the lead here, but it feels like you will be taking the lead here. In the potential outcome. The King of Wands knows what he wants, and what he wants, he gets. He can be very convincing. He can be, you know, he uses his knowledge, his experience. He knows how to get what he wants. Even if you feel like you don't normally take the lead here, I do feel like you will. You will be taking the lead here. You will be finding that confidence within yourself, that fiery energy, even if you have to fake it till you make it. That's the potential outcome here for you, is going after what it is that you want. All right. And actually getting it. I do feel like you are probably going to get it. So that is your reading, Capricorn, for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you this weekend. Okay, that really wanted to just kind of fly out. It's the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this? Okay. Your overall energy is the Three of Cups. I feel like you're stalling something here. These Three of Cups, because I was wondering. I didn't say anything because I was like, are you having a good time? Because it's like your energy here is, I'm going to have a good time. But I'm like, are you? And then I saw the Chariot and I'm like, okay, so something has been delayed here. Something has been stalled here. And in the meantime, you're like, well, I might as well enjoy myself, even though something isn't going your way. You've kind of gone off the path here. It feels like you're waiting. Like it's like you're waiting for something, but in the meantime, while you're waiting, you're going to have a good time. Does that make sense? That feels what your energy is like here. The Knight of Pentacles, it's like you're waiting to see what happens before you do anything here. But it's not really going the way that you want because nobody wants to wait, right? You know, you've been waiting here and you don't feel like you're going, there's a bit of doubt here that you're going on the right path. You don't feel like you can move forward until whatever it is that you're waiting for happens here. But it is kind of like, well, in the meantime, I'm going to have a good time. Okay, so this energy here, this incoming energy, I do feel if you are waiting, this Eight of Swords, and you know, it is, you do think about things. You're thinking about something here and you think that you can't do anything here. And it almost feels like with the Seven of Swords, it's like it is a regression, but it's also, it almost feels like I don't know if you're lying or if you're being deceitful. There's something here that is false. It's not what it seems here. And I feel like this is you. It's what you are putting out isn't what it seems here, because you're thinking. You're in your head and you think that you're restricted here. You think that your hands are tied here. So it's almost like you feel like you think that you can like lie here. Because, you know, it's an insecurity here. It's all because you don't feel secure about what's going on here. Because you're waiting. That's the thing here. Like, you're hiding a lot of this stuff. Like, how do I explain this? This is like, you're like, the main energy, not main energy, but your overall energy here is you're waiting for something, and you're starting to sort of feel like, maybe I took a wrong turn. Maybe maybe I've been waiting too long. Maybe, you know, there's just this energy with the Chariot that it's like, I think that, you know, it's like, you know, that this isn't the way that you want to go down. This isn't the direction that you want things to head in, but you're like, well, since it's going this way, I'm going to make the best of it. That's what it feels like. But it doesn't feel like you're actively doing anything here. You're just kind of like, oh, I'm just going to wait and maybe it'll correct itself. That's not how things work here. But you're just like, well, I'm going to make the best of it here. Okay, fine. But in the meantime, you do feel that, or you think that you can't do anything here. You think that your hands are tied. You're thinking about this. You do think about all of this. You're thinking about this, and you're not, it's like you're hiding all the shit that you're thinking about. You're hiding behind this, you know. You're not pretending, but you're like, I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to have a good time. Yeah, well, you're just kind of lying to yourself about that. You know, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to the people that you're hanging out with, because these people think that you're fine, that everything's okay, but it's not. That's the thing. You feel like you're, you know, things aren't going the way that you want to go. You're not going in the right direction here. And that's what you're thinking about. And that's what you're overthinking about here. And it's because you feel insecure. I mean, when we're not going on the right path, when we're not going the right way, we tend to feel insecure. We tend to not feel, you know, safe. We don't feel comfortable. You know, it's very uncomfortable to be going down a path that is not, like, it doesn't feel right, you know, when we don't have control of where we're going. Okay, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Wands. So this is the connection that you have with somebody. This can be the person that you're thinking of, the person that's on your mind, the person whose energy is attached to yours. Their energy towards you with the Seven of Pentacles is they feel there's an impatient energy here. They are kind of wondering, is this worth it? Their energy is starting to feel like, is this connection worth the time and effort that I've put into it? That's, you know, that's the energy here. I feel the energy and the connection here is quite stable. That's the thing. I feel that, like, that's why this person maybe is questioning what's going on here, because they feel like, and like, the energy and the connection is stable. This is, you know, this connection, the relationship, there's nothing really wrong with it, you know, on a foundational level. There really isn't anything wrong with it. I feel, you know, even if you're thinking, well, that's bullshit, there's lots wrong with it. I mean, on a foundational level, like, do you get along with this person? You know, can you talk to this person? Can you sit in a room with this person without, like, yelling at each other? Like, would you be able to live together with this person if you're not living with them? Do you feel like you would cooperate well? Do you, like, there's all this, like, it feels like on a foundational level, there's nothing wrong with this connection. You know, you have the same ideals, you get along with each other, things are good. I don't know what's going on here, but your person is wondering, is it worth it? Are you worth it? Is the connection worth it? Is it worth waiting for? If they are, you know, because I feel you're waiting, they're waiting. I don't know what the two of you are waiting on, but there is an energy here from your person who's growing impatient over something, and they're wondering, is this worth the time and effort that I'm putting into this? You know, is this worth waiting for? Because they're growing impatient. But the connection is pretty stable. This is a good connection. So it's kind of like, I understand why they're wondering, because they're feeling impatient here. Okay, let's see what else is going on. I could spend too much time there, and I don't want to. The Magician and the Star in reverse. This is your energy. Well, I mean, Aquarius, it is your energy, but it is your card as well. You aren't, as you know, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I was feeling that this is your insecurity. You don't feel comfortable, and it's reflecting here in your energy. You, deep down, are doubting. You have doubts. You have doubts about the situation. You have doubts about yourself here and your ability here. You I feel like you might be somebody who's a little pessimistic here, and kind of feeling like the world is kind of always against you, kind of thing. With the star here, this can be somebody who doesn't have a lot of hope, somebody who doesn't feel like, what's the point in having hope in things? That's what it feels like. That is something that is like your weakness here for this weekend. That is something that's coming out here. And I do feel that you do doubt yourself, but also you are very good at manipulating your surroundings. And I feel that is also with the Seven of Swords energy here. You are very good at pretending and making people think that you're having a good time, even if you're not. You're very good at hiding how you're thinking, what you're feeling here. Very, very good at that. The Magician can make people, see or think whatever it is that they want them to do. It's not a good thing, though. It's in reverse. You tend to manipulate people, possibly to the point where it even is a detriment to yourself. With the Eight of Swords here, it's like you're thinking so much about something that you're waiting for, but perhaps, I don't see you even doing anything either with the Chariot. So perhaps it's something that you need to do, but you've like convinced yourself that you have to wait. I don't know. Page of Swords in reverse and the Emperor. This is an obstacle that might be in your way, something that you might have to overcome or deal with here. I feel the Emperor is masculine energy here, the divine masculine here. There's somebody here, I don't know who this is. There's somebody here who has more control over what's going on in this situation. I don't know if it's you. I don't think it's... Yeah, no, it can be you because you're very manipulative here in this situation. The Emperor is somebody who has complete control over what's going on here. At least that's how they feel. They feel like they have control here. Although with the Page of Swords in reverse, the thing is, this Emperor doesn't know as much as they think that they know. That's why I'm like, I think this is you. I think that you feel you are in control of things, and what's gonna like smack you in the face this weekend, or something that you're gonna have to deal with, is that you actually don't know as much as you think that you know. The Page of Swords is an energy of somebody who thinks that they're a King of Swords, but they're not. You're a page. You are inexperienced. Pages are inexperienced. They don't know things. They choose to get their information from outside sources instead of going directly to the source itself, and that can cause you to make assumptions about things. That can cause you to make you think that you know what's going on, but you really don't know because you're not getting it directly from the source. You're getting it from other energies. You're not talking about it. With the Page of Swords in reverse, I don't feel like you're even going to talk, directly about it. And that is a problem. That is an issue here because you feel like, I have everything under control here, but you don't understand. There are things here that you just don't understand. And I feel that is part of what is making you uncomfortable, because there are things that you don't know. And if you are an Aquarius, Aquarians like to know things. They like to understand things, and you don't understand. You don't actually understand what's going on here. I feel you hide that. You pretend that you do. Let's see. The advice for you is the Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like you are overthinking things. And Spirit here is the advice for you, since we already have the Eight of Swords here. The advice here for you with the Four of Swords in reverse is you need to... There are two energies here. One is you need to speak up, because it feels like you've been silent a little too long here. Because normally, when the Four of Swords is upright, this is somebody who's silent, who doesn't say anything. Some of the advice here might be that you have been quiet for too long, that you've been silent, and the advice is that maybe you need to speak up. The other energy here is that, you might be overthinking things. a little too much as well, that you maybe need to slow down your thoughts, that your thoughts may be racing like a million miles an hour, and that you maybe need to slow down how you're thinking about things here, that you might be thinking too quickly, too, you know, jumping to conclusions too much here. Yeah, but I do feel like you need to speak up. With the Page of Swords and this, you know, I don't feel like you're speaking up here. And with the Eight of Swords here, it just feels a lot like you're keeping your mouth shut. You haven't really said, you know, things here in this situation. And maybe you should not be so silent here. Your actions here, the Four of Pentacles, I understand. I understand you're afraid. You're afraid of what's going to happen here. Your actions here with the Four of Pentacles, everything that you've done so far, the manipulation, the lying, the, you know, I'm just gonna, like, you know, have a good time while I'm here and all that, but I'm not gonna do anything, and I feel like I'm not on the fire. You know, all of this energy here, all your actions here, you know, kind of stem from being afraid to be vulnerable, being afraid that you're going to lose something here that is very precious to you. Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands. It may have to do with this connection, that there's some sort of stability here in the connection that you are afraid of losing. It's like, if I speak up about something here, maybe I'll lose what I have here. And I don't, you know, I don't want to lose what I have. So rather than take that chance here, I'm just going to do all of this other shit that's here. All right, what's the potential outcome here? Ooh, I like that. The Ace of Wands. That's very nice. Potential outcome, this is a fresh start. This is a fresh, brand new start here. I don't know how it's coming about here in this energy, but, you know, the potential outcome here is a fresh, brand new start. I mean, that's good. At least it ends on a happy note. All right, Aquarius. So that's your reading for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you this weekend. Okay, those three cards just really want to come out. So we have the High Priestess, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, and we have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Your overall energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's good. Your overall energy is you're kind of taking the high road here. You are using your own wisdom here. You know, you're using your own experience here and putting that to use here. You know, you have a lot of resources here. You have a lot of things that you've been through, and that you're kind of using that here, your resources here. Yeah, it kind of feels like you've had to do something alone here. There's something that you aren't getting any help from, that you've had to do on your own. And yes, it's been a burden here. You know, it's been hard work that you've had to go through to do this on your own, but you've made it through. You know, you got through all these issues, everything that was weighing down on you. You've gotten through it, and you've become a better person because of it. That's where you're at right now. This Queen of Pentacles energy. This is somebody who's had a bit of a glow up, somebody who's become more mature now because of the shit that you've had to go through on your own. You've gone through this on your own. You didn't get any help, and you know, the Queen of Pentacles is very independent as well. So that's your energy. Your current energy. The incoming energy here for you this weekend, the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. So there's something here that I don't know if this is you that's keeping it a secret. It can be your energy here, that there's something that you are hiding, that you don't want to talk about, that you're keeping to yourself here, something that you feel that you're having troubles moving on from emotionally. So there's a situation here that you're not sure if you should move on from or not. Let's say it's a connection. Let's say it's a relationship. It can be that, you've put a lot of time and effort into this relationship, but it's like something isn't working out here and you're not really sure if you should, move on or not. You're kind of in that space where I don't know if I should or not, but you're keeping it a secret. It's like no need to really say anything about it because you've done stuff before on your own. You haven't gotten any help before and you've gotten through things fine. So yeah, why would you talk about it? Why would you, try to get help now? You've done that before. I feel your energy here is the Queen of Swords. You're going to find some truth here. You're going to find you're on the mission to get more information here so that you can maybe make a decision here and figure out if you want to stay in this situation or leave. I don't feel like there's a time limit. I don't feel like you're in any rush to do any of this. It's just something that the energy that's coming in for this weekend is like, hey, things are fine in this connection or whatever it is, the situation here, but there's something off and it's like I probably should move on. I probably should let go, but it's difficult. You have some emotional attachment here. It's difficult to move on here, but you're looking at the facts here. You're like, okay, I need some information. I need some cold hard facts here to kind of decide, what to do here. You're trying to take your emotions out of it, but you are emotionally attached. Ooh. Oh, okay. So Judgment and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this has to do with a connection. This can be with the person that you're thinking of, the person that's on your mind, the person whose energy is attached to you. Their energy towards you is, please give me a second chance. I want another chance. Please, I'll do better. Just give me another chance. I've learned my lessons. I want to do better. I don't know if they've learned their lessons, but that's the energy there is like, hey, I want a rebirth here. Can you please give me another chance? The energy and the connection here with the King of Pentacles in reverse, there is an energy here of selfish entitlement here. I don't know whose this energy is here, but somebody or both of you, there's an energy in this connection where somebody feels like, I deserve this. I deserve the best and I want the best and and this is the best thing. Like this connection is like the best connection here. Like, I mean, you're in the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a divine, couple here, but the connection here, this possibly is your person with the King of Pentacles. They may be feeling like you are some prize to be won, like feeling possessive almost of you. I get a possessive energy here. It's not good. It's not a good look here. Somebody who might be jealous, envious here. So they're like, I want another chance. Please give me another chance. Because I feel like your energy up here, the Eight of Cups, it's like you're emotionally attached. If this has to do with this connection, it's like you're emotionally attached to this person. It's like you might have feelings for this person. You might even love this person. It can be that you've been with this person for a long time and, you're really trying to think about, well, what do I know? What do I know about the situation here? Trying to get your feelings out of it and look at the facts here because, you are a Queen of Pentacles. You know your value. So you're like, am I being valued here? And I feel like you're looking at this from a very mature point of view. Six of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is your energy. Six of Wands in reverse. How would I put this? You may have a bit of a sense here that you're in the right here, that you have whatever, justice is on your side, even though justice isn't here, but this is what you think, it's like more often than not, you're usually right about things here. And that can give you a bit of an ego kind of thing here, because like I said, you've been through some things, you've had to figure them out on your own here. It's not without experience that that you've become this Queen of Pentacles, but you know, it can be a strength to be like, you know, I usually know when somebody's bullshitting me. I know when something isn't going to work out. Yeah, you know, I get that energy here. You know, it can be a good thing to be like, okay, like I know when something isn't working out. But your weakness here is that perhaps sometimes you put on the brakes a little too soon, or perhaps, you know, it's just bad luck. You know, you're just unlucky. You know, just things happen. You know, things just happen and there's nothing you can do about it. And it's not necessarily like a weakness for you. It's just perhaps maybe this is something that keeps happening or has not happened before. And it's just kind of, you feel maybe you're unlucky in some way here. And that kind of, you know, is a weakness here because it gets into your head a bit. It affects you because it's like you already think that, oh, it was already doomed to fail anyways. You know, things weren't going to work out anyways here because it's like this mindset of already thinking like, you know, the world is against you. The universe is against you. I always have bad luck. You know, bad things happen to me kind of thing. I kind of knew this was going to happen. That's what the Six of Wands, you know, feeling is. So it's almost like it's a strength to almost kind of, what's the word? Predict in a sense that bad thing, like that victory wasn't going to happen here anyways. But because then you're able to handle things better here. You know, it's not really a strength here. Okay, Queen of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is something that may be an obstacle for you, something that you may have to deal with or overcome here. I just feel like it's going to actually, if something's not working out here for you, it's actually going to be emotionally upsetting. You know, the Queen of Cups in reverse is somebody who feels, you know, emotionally drained, you know, feeling like a lot of emotions, like emotionally overwhelmed almost, but kind of in a bad way. You know, it's not like yes, it's feeling upset, but it's like, you know, feeling, yeah, I would feel emotionally drained is probably the best way of putting that, because something didn't work out here. You know, something that you thought would work out didn't even work out. Like, it didn't even start. You know, before it even started, it stopped here. And that could cause you to feel, you know, emotionally drained here. And I feel, you know, that's part of the why the energy here is like you're looking at things in a very logical way. You want to kind of remove your emotions, even though you have a lot of emotions when it comes to finding out the truth and figuring things out here. You know, if you should stay in this situation or not. Let's see the advice here. Oh, Ace of Cups. The advice from Spirit here is, well, it is about feeling emotions. It is about I'm almost feeling like give emotions here. With the hand, I'm very drawn to the hand here. You know, give your emotions. You know, offer emotion here. Offer love here. It does feel, the advice here is to go with love here. You care, you have feelings, you have a lot of deep feelings here. You know, remember those deep feelings. Remember that, you know, there are new feelings here, you know, that can come up. You know, things can start new. There can be a new connection here, possibly, but it is about feeling these emotions, you know, and, you know, offering how you feel. Yep, the Page of Cups in reverse. So this is how your actions, kind of what the sort of was fueling your actions here, is the Page of Cups in reverse. This is emotional instability. This is like feeling emotionally, not, I wouldn't say emotionally immature. I don't get that from you, but like emotionally overwhelmed. Like it's like ups and downs, feeling moody kind of thing, because there's something here that there is something that is upsetting here. And the advice here from Spirit does feel like, you know, remember how, you know, those new emotions, you know, how things felt in the beginning. Also, you know, remember that you care, and just kind of, you know, think about, do things with love, basically here. Um, I also feel like you may be trying to, your emotion or your actions may be coming from a more idealistic point of view here, and not really being too realistic about things here as well. Yeah. Potential outcome, the Chariot in reverse. I feel like things are stalling here. I don't feel like anything is going to move forward here. So I don't, I feel like you're still, like, you know, this is just for the next few days here. So I feel like you're still going to be figuring things out here, trying to figure things out here with the Queen of Swords here. I don't feel like you're really going to commit to any sort of decision here on whether you should stay or you should go. I mean, with the High Priestess here, I feel like you're also using your intuition as well, but I do think you're kind of just keeping it on the down low here, and I don't think that there really is any sort of movement happening here, any sort of progress for you. I think you're still figuring things out. You know, it's a stuck energy here. It's like stalled. It's stalled. All right. So that's your reading for this weekend, Pisces. Thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.